Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to be making fried cauliflower. This will be breaded and fried. So it's a very simple recipe. All you need is a head of cauliflower. This is a small one. Depends on how much you want. And your basic, I have ingredients. I have breadcrumbs, eggs, oil, a little salt, and that's basically it. So we'll get started. We're gonna clean up the cauliflower, break it up, get it into the size that we want. So around this size is what we're looking for. See, now this would be a little big, so I can just go ahead and cut that in half. Okay. So this is roughly what we're looking for. This is great as an appetizer. We usually make this. This was one of my mother's recipes. She usually made this as one of the side dishes at Thanksgiving. I tend to make it more often than just Thanksgiving, because it's a great, just an appetizer, something to pick on, dipped in hot sauce. Something when you don't want meat. So you just cut them into the sizes that you like. If you want them bigger, I mean, you can make them bigger. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give them a rinse under the water. Okay, so we have them all ready. I'm just going to rinse them off and we'll get started on breading them and frying. Alright, so now we're ready to get started. The cauliflower was rinsed. In here I have 6 eggs and 1 cup of milk. Mix that very well. Okay. In here I have 4 cups of panko chips. You can use breadcrumb. And put a tablespoon of salt. Mix it up really good. Okay, so now I have about 1/4 inch of oil. So we're gonna start heating that up. Okay. So what we do is we cauliflower right into the egg. Okay, then it's just going to go straight into the breadcrumb. I want to get it coated very well. Okay, shake it off, and then we'll just put it in a dish. Set it on the side. We'll continue to do this as the oil heats up. So we'll check the heat, and then we'll grab a little bit of wet breadcrumb on the fork, put it into the oil. This is going to tell us when the oil is ready to start frying. So in the meantime, we'll just continue to bread. We're going to bread enough to fit in the pan. And then while they're cooking, we'll do the next batch. Now, when my mother used to make these, she was always afraid that they were too hard. So what she would do is boil them for a few minutes first to soften them up a little bit, and then she started this process. I found out making this that you really don't need to do that, because the breadcrumbs is getting golden brown. It's sealing itself, so the vegetable is actually steaming inside, so it gets perfect. But there's no need to pre-cook them, the cauliflower. They do great on their own. Okay, so the first plate is full. So as soon as this gets hot enough, we'll come back. Okay, so I threw them in. It's gotten nice and hot. So what you want to do is just keep tossing them until they're all nice and golden brown on all sides. Just watch the heat. You have to lower it. Just lower it a little bit. You don't want them to burn. Just nice dark golden brown on them. The cauliflower gets nice and soft as it steams. Try to keep them separate. And as they cook, I have a plate lined with some paper plates. I find it soaks up the oil very well. Because they're all different sizes, some are going to finish quicker than the others. So you just want to keep an eye on them all. And just keep flipping them till it gets to the nice golden brown that I like. Be careful taking them out, you don't get splashed. Okay, so it looks like this batch is done. We'll get all these out and we'll put the next batch in. And it's that simple. Such a great recipe. And it's really tasty. You can also do this with broccoli. You can do this with mushrooms. Pretty much any vegetable. They really taste good. I've tried this in catering. I've done green beans. So, I mean, the possibility is endless. Of course, potatoes. Alright, so while that's cooking, I'm going to bread the final batch. You see the golden brown coming around the edges. This is when we're going to turn them. And now that the oil has heated up pretty well, they're going to get golden brown very quickly. Keep it at a medium-high. And continue breading. We're just keeping an eye on the frying pan. You can bread these first and then start your frying if you feel more comfortable. Totally up to you. If you're a beginner, I would suggest breading them first and then doing the frying. Okay, so that's done. You can see how well the paper bags soak up the oil. So again, when the small ones are done, you just start picking out which ones are done. But the bigger ones need a little bit more time. These can also be made in advance. I wouldn't suggest freezing them, but you can make them a day or two in advance. That's normally what I would do for Thanksgiving, is make them a day or two in advance. So they cook pretty fast. Oops. Alright, so now we'll do our last batch. Now this was just a small head of cauliflower, so it didn't take much time. Normally Thanksgiving I'll make 2 to 3 heads of cauliflower. So that's why I like to make it ahead of time, because it takes a little bit of time. So as you can see, it's very simple to make. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Fried breaded cauliflower is really delicious. Give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.